Warning, the following live stream or video will contain spoilers for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. If you haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania yet and do not wish to be spoiled, please refrain from watching this video. You have been warned. Hey, what's going on, guys, and thank you so much for joining the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania spoiler live stream. I appreciate it. Looking really forward to talking to you guys all things Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, as this is going to be, I think this stream's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. Been wanting to talk about spoilers as far as Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania goes since I saw the movie last week. Give you guys a little bit of time to go ahead and check it out. I think now's the perfect time to go ahead and dive into it. So here we are once more live once again. Thank you guys so very much. I'm of course your host with the most, A to the B, Albert Perkins. I appreciate you guys stopping by the live stream here this evening as we get ready to dive in to all things Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania spoiler stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Johnny, what's good, bro? Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate it. Supplies in the building. What's going on? Marcus, how you doing, bro? Thank you so much for swinging by the live stream. I appreciate you as always. Wellness is in the building too. What's up, Wellness? Anonymous, what's going on, bro? This is what's up. Zoe's in the building. What's going on, Zoe? Nice to see you guys up in this live stream. Really looking forward to talking all things Ant-Man and the Wasp, guys. This is going to be sweet. We can talk a little MCU stuff as well. You know, I'll be live with you guys here probably for the better part of an hour. I'll probably stick around with you guys here for at least an hour or so. And we're just going to talk all things MCU and all things Marvel. This is going to be a lot of fun. That kind of took over some of the Last of Us countdown that we had there the other night. It was dominated by like MCU discussion, and I was just like, man, the stream's like, I just kind of went with the flow, you know, and that told me, okay, I think it's time to have, you know, a stream talking about Ant-Man and everything. So here we are, and hopefully we get a few peeps to join up in. Looking forward to this, guys. All right, so here we go. Let's talk some spoilers, shall we? Johnny says, I'm about to tell you all my theories and break down lottery everything. All right, man, let's do it. Let's do it. Literally everything. Let's do it. Oh, man. Johnny says, so that Kang that was shoved into the power source is Prime Kang. He was exiled because the other Kangs didn't like having a leader. Oh, that's interesting, because at the fact that, you know, at the end, there were like 3 main guys, right? You know, during that end credit scene, that made me think that those 3 were like the leaders. But you're saying that one was the prime leader, like he was the like the main Kang, if you will. Oh, that's quite interesting. Nice. Okay. He's going to come back with Beyonders. Oh, dude, I hope he comes back. I was thinking that he probably was going to come back. I was like, nah, dude, this can't be the end of this one. You know what I mean? I figured that he would be back in some capacity, you know, by and large and everything. So that's oh man, that's awesome, dude. That makes the movie even better to me, I feel like. Holmes is in the building. What's going on, John? Yeah, all those Kangs in the stadium or whatever it was nuts. Oh, dude, thousands of them, thousands in that stadium. And then there were some like in the center of the Coliseum or whatever, on the field, if you will, whatever. I mean, there were at least what, like 50 or 60 of them on the field. So I mean, you got them too, and then the 3 other ones, of course, that were from like way back ancient times. You had the one that was like a pharaoh. Oh man, that was dope. Man, that end credit scene was crazy. I loved it. Anonymous says, not to mess with your plan, but I have to mention The Last of Us. The latest episode was great, but man, oh man, do I hate cliffhangers. Oh man, you are in for a treat, Anonymous. You are definitely in for a treat. No spoilers or anything, of course, but you have a lot to look forward to. I will tell you, that is for sure, bro. Definitely. Because he didn't die. Going back to Ant-Man here, because he didn't die. He was transported to the Beyonders dimension. See, that's what I figured. I was like, he didn't die. I was like, he just got like sucked into like deeper into the quantum realm. Okay, so that's called the Beyonders dimension, you're saying. Okay, so let me ask you this. Is that how it happened in the comics? You know, did he get sucked into the Beyonders dimension at some point in the comics and then just came back a bigger badass, if you will? Is that what happened? Oh, that's crazy, bro. So many Kangs. I know, right? It was awesome though. I was like, oh man. I was like, this is not good. I was sitting next to my buddy. I looked over at him. I was like, this is not good. I love those end credit scenes. That one right there though, that one had like really big ramifications for the future of the MCU. I feel like for phase 5 and moving forward into phase 6 eventually, you know what I mean? So how many Kangs does it take to change a light bulb? That's so funny. Kang once took the powers of Galactus and became Kang the Time Eater. Oh, so you guys, if you guys know the comics and you tell me information about the comics, you always blow my mind because I didn't collect comics as a kid. So this information always blows my mind. Okay, so there are a number of ways Kang's storyline could play out because Galactus is supposed to show up at some point. Oh my God. Dude, if Galactus shows up, oh my gosh. You know, I mean, eventually he will at some point, but wow, dude. Did not know that. Holy mackerel. I'd love to see how this is going to play out. It's going to be something else. He will take the Beyonder's powers, and then at the end of Kang Dynasty, Doom will kill him in the end and become God Emperor Doom. Oh God, man. Wow. Also know in the comics, Doom steals the Beyonder's powers. Oh, okay. So they're going a little different here. Okay. Oh man, I had hundreds of comics as a kid. Nice, bro. Yeah, dude, I had like action figures and stuff like that, you know, and you know, like Ninja Turtles action figures, that sort of thing. I kind of kept up with like comic storylines, but I really didn't, you know, I didn't have any, so it was just like kind of difficult to exactly know what was happening at one time. I just kind of knew like the main canon storyline. I never knew like, well, not even at this rate, you know. I just kind of knew like, yeah, Superman, you know, I know Superman's main antagonist is Lex Luthor and da-da-da-da-da, and, you know, that sort of thing, you know, nothing like, no, like, specific details with, like, certain storylines within the comics themselves. So when you guys give me knowledge on this, I'm just like, oh, I'm always blown away. I love it. Yeah, I've heard about the Battle World. I heard that's going to be, like, you know, kind of like setting up how exactly, you know, the Avengers Secret Wars plays out, perhaps. So I guess we'll have to see what the MCU actually does with it. Also, Janet will probably die in Kang Dynasty. Honestly, I thought Janet was going to die in this movie. I was very surprised that she didn't actually. Yeah, she actually played a huge role in the movie, I thought, you know. I was like, man, Michelle Pfeiffer's got a huge role in this movie. I totally did not expect that. It was awesome, though. I know I might be an outlier, but I generally dislike big villains like Thanos and Kang. I prefer the more intimate stories that smaller, isolated villains can give us. Though, of course, the author matters. I can understand that. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think I kind of like a combination of both. I do like the bigger villains, you know, like the kind of reminds me back in my old school video gaming days, back on the NES, whenever you would have to fight like a mini boss and then you get to the final stage and then there's like this huge boss you have to fight and you die and die time after time. And then you die one last time and you have to go all the way back to the beginning of the level or the beginning of the game, depending on how difficult they made the game, you know, depending on the circumstance, of course. But yeah, I could see your argument there too. I do like the you know, like the smaller, if you will, villains and everything, but I do like my share of big time villains too. So now, speaking of villains, guys, don't forget to go ahead and vote in the poll here. I got a poll open up for you guys here, so let me know who is the bigger, badder MCU villain. And so far, leading the way is Kang the Conqueror at 100%. Only 6 votes so far, but at 100%, Kang the Conqueror is leading the way. Thanos getting no votes, no love at all for Thanos. Man, it's always, you know, basically like, what have you done for me lately? And since Thanos is gone, it's like, you guys forget, like, Thanos was such a badass, bro. Like, he's not getting any love. That's crazy to me. So, but yeah, go ahead, let your voice be heard, and go ahead and vote in that poll. That is awesome. Man, Kang the Conqueror just dominating that poll. That's crazy. Movies don't always follow the comics, which is good and bad sometimes. Bad when they screw it up, but good when they do it right. Because honestly, knowing what's going to happen kind of sucks sometimes. Yeah, that's fair. Yep, because if you know what's coming, it's just like, oh, I know how this is going to end, and you're just like basically waiting for it to happen, you know? But yeah, I kind of do like the MCU's, the way they kind of do things and everything with the comics. Not that, like I said, I don't necessarily know them through and through, but I do like what they've done so far, you know, with the universe and everything. Also, the council of all the Kangs cheering was taken straight from the comics. And are you serious? It was at a panel. No way. Was it at like Comic-Con or something? And they just like superimposed like Jonathan Majors' face on everybody. Obviously professionally done, because it looked pretty convincing. That was insane. That was insane. Oh my God. I did not know that, Johnny. That is an awesome fact, bro. Like Mega Man. Yeah, dude. Dude, Mega Man. That game was so freaking tough, man. I mean, you lose at that boss, I mean, you're done. You're back to the character selection screen, you know, if you run out of lives. That game's so brutal. Still is. I go back to play it every once in a while. It's just like, yeah. That's a fair point. Perhaps my dislike comes from, more from how hard they are to handle from a writing perspective. Ah, got you. That's fair. Yeah, it is definitely more difficult to, you know, get things written out, you know, from that perspective. Yeah, I could go either way on it. Honestly, anonymous for sure. Cuphead, what's going on, bro? Thanks so much for swinging by the stream, man. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. We're talking all things Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. This is a spoiler stream, so, you know, we're going to be talking all things spoilers. No filters here, so. I meant to click on Thanos, but I hit Kang instead. Ah. All right, so Thanos has at least, well, he's got 12% of the vote now, so he has at least, like, you know, maybe like 2 votes, maybe 3 there. So definitely go ahead and vote in that poll there. I meant to have that poll up in the other stream that I did, the non-spoiler stream, but I completely forgot. And so I wanted to make sure I got this one out here before I even started broadcasting and everything. Ant-Man 3 feels like an Avengers movie. Yeah, it really did, huh? Cuphead, it really did, with all the heroes involved in it and everything. Of course, everything was, you know, within the Ant-Man universe, if you will, with just those heroes involved, but it did feel like an Avengers film, you know, so to speak. I really enjoyed it though, through and through. Just an awesome movie. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I'm out, good people. See you next time. All right, Wellness, thank you so much for swinging by. Appreciate you. We'll see you in the next stream. Good stuff. It was a comic panel. Wow. That is awesome, Johnny. I miss Luis. I miss, Luis in the new movie, but I get why he wasn't in it. Yeah, it would have been like too much, you know, comical. You know, it would have been just way too comical. I still can't believe they created that scene from the comics. Yeah, that was freaking dope that they did that, man. I would pay to see a show where Luis recaps the entire... Dude, don't give them any ideas. That would be amazing. Why? Well, oh man, why don't they do that? I mean, that's a brilliant idea, honestly. Wow. But the thing is, it's always evolving. Like, we're in the 5th phase. They've already announced the 6th phase. You know what I mean? It's like, unless he would do it at the end of each phase, you know, and then it would be like a Marvel Legends type of thing, you know, that they have on Disney Plus. It's called Marvel Legends. Maybe they have that, and he just like recaps everything so far up to that point at the end of the phase. I love that idea though. Yeah, man, Secret Invasion is next. That's right. It's gonna be, well, we have We have Ant-Man, or not Ant-Man, goodness. We have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's going to be dropping here on May 5th. And we also have Secret Invasion as well. So I don't know if Secret Invasion comes before it. I don't think it does because we don't have a date for it yet. So I'm thinking Secret Invasion is going to be here sometime, probably shortly after, you know, Guardians 3 drops. So we'll see. I'm thinking Guardians is going to come next, rather than the ideas and themes of from the comics. You're saying along this, okay? When you're talking about basically, I think the comic books, the movie should remain inspired by the source materials, but remain 99% distinct. They should stand on their own and the ideas and visions of their directors and writers. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair, man. Rather than the ideas of the themes from the comics. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think they've done a pretty good job with that through and through, you know, as far as, you know, everything that they've defined out here. So it's good stuff. I did my own Luis thing with him explaining Infinity Wars. I don't think it'll let me copy it in this chat, but it's kind of long. Okay. Yeah, if I think it only lets you do like a certain amount of characters whenever you're you know, whenever you're typing a message in chat and everything, unfortunately. So weekly Ant-Man, do you think Ant-Man will be in Loki season 2? Oh, that would be awesome. That would be a really, really cool thing to see if Ant-Man somehow showed up in Loki season 2. I mean, maybe I wouldn't put it past them necessarily. I'm not going to hold my hopes though either at the same time. Also, fun fact, in the comics, the Scarlet James Kang got his suit and tech from Doctor Doom. Oh wow. Also, Kang we saw in Loki, the credit scene, is Victor Timely. Yes, I heard about that. Okay, aka descendant of Reed Richards. Oh, are you serious? Dude, we have to get Fantastic Four here. What is going on? Like, how can they have all this without... We don't have any traces of the Fantastic Four yet. Nothing. Oh, wow. That's crazy, guys. You guys are spitting knowledge to me, man. This is where it gets interesting. The device Kang's used in the council show up as the exact same device Reed used in the Multiverse of Madness, and he took that tech from Doom. So that means either they got it from different versions of Reed Richard or Dr. freaking Doom. Dude, we have to have Dr. Doom. We have to have him just show up. Maybe they just keep it a huge secret and then like it gets revealed in an upcoming film. That would be nuts. Dude, the theater would be screaming. It would be like you're at some football game. It would be like, oh, everyone would go nuts, man. Oh, wow. Okay, so someone posted a meme where Captain Marvel asks, "Where's Fury?" And then they post your... Dude, that's great. You'll have to send me that. Send me that meme. Text it to me, bro. That is hilarious, bro. Oh my god, that's freaking hilarious. Oh, you sent me the whole your whole breakdown, the whole Luis breakdown with the MCU. That's awesome. Oh my god, it is long. Holy shit. That's awesome, man. The device Reed using the teleport is basically, you see the image. Oh wow. Johnny, man, I need to like confide in you whenever it comes, because you seem like you're somewhat of a comic expert whenever it comes to the MCU, bro. That's awesome. Wow. You have to read it like him to get it. People loved it. Nice, man. Yeah, whenever I read it back to myself, I'll definitely think of it in that tone of voice that you sent there. That's hilarious. I wish I could share it with everyone. I can't do the voice for that long without breaking character. There's no way. I'll be laughing my ass off, dude. It's funny, guys. Don't forget to go ahead and vote in the poll. Who is the bigger, badder MCU villain after seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania? Let me know your thoughts. Is it Thanos or is it Kang the Conqueror? So far leading the way, Kang the Conqueror at 78%. It's only 9 votes so far, so definitely go ahead and vote and let your voice be heard. Also, I'm going to see if I can get the chat working. I noticed it's not up right now. I did have it taken down because I have 2 live streams that were planned at the same time, and whenever I do that, the live stream on my screen tends not to work properly. It tends to take the property of the latest live stream that was published, which would be the PlayStation State of Play, which is going down this coming Thursday. So I don't know if this is going to work, but let's see if I can get it working here. Just bear with me for just 1 second here. Oh, I gotta make sure I can find it. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this working here. No. Yeah, see, it's grabbing the latest stream. That's like a bug, I feel like, on YouTube's end. That's too bad. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'll keep... I'll flash up the chats like I've been doing the whole stream anyway. So, sorry I can't flash it up here for this one. It'll be up for the PlayStation stream here this Thursday night, though. Also, they are casting Fantastic Four right now, and they are doing Sue Storm first. I'm hearing and thinking it's gonna be, oh dude, if it's Emily, oh my god. Dude, I mean, obviously they would have the chemistry since they're married, they're a real life couple, like that would be amazing. And I'm sure that Krasinski wants to do a movie with his wife at some point, as she probably wants to do a movie with her husband. So hopefully that happens. People really want John Krasinski to continue being Mr. Fantastic, but it hasn't been confirmed yet, and he's not able to say anything. He's pretty private anyways, as it is. You really don't hear about him too much unless he's, you know, he has a project coming up or anything. So, you know, yeah, dude, I really hope it's John Krasinski. I've heard it wasn't going to be him either, man. I heard it wasn't going to be him, then I heard it was, then I heard it wasn't, and mostly I just haven't heard anything at all. So I don't know. I really hope that it is him, in fact, that ends up being Mr. Fantastic or Reed Richards. That'd be awesome, man. We shall see, though. Or they were looking at Adam Driver, or the guy to play, or the guy who played Andor. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, dude, Adam Driver would be an awesome Doctor Doom. He definitely needs to be in the MCU. For sure. Oh, that would be fantastic. Kang versus Loki. Who would win weekly? Kang versus Loki. Oh, man. Dude, I gotta say Kang, man. I mean, because we've already seen Loki get defeated by Thanos. And we've seen how physically strong Kang is and how powerful he is. Not just physically, but just like all the mystical powers that he has, of course. So, yeah, and, you know, I know Loki's a trickster. He always has something up his sleeves. But by and large, man, I don't know. I think I gotta go with, I think I have to go with Kang for that. Well, I hope John Krasinski gets it, but I've heard otherwise. I don't know. No one really knows for sure yet. Yeah, I mean, only if he knows, I mean, the only person that would know is him, because it seems like he's probably pretty good at keeping a secret here. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it is him, though. That would be dope. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Go ahead and smash the like button if you haven't already. Looks like we got 12 likes on the stream already, which is dope. I figured the stream wouldn't be too poppin' since it is kind of late at night and also on a school night. But it's all good. Still having a good time hanging out with you guys. I'll still be hanging out with you here for at least another half hour or so before we go ahead and wrap things up here for this spoiler stream. John is hinting towards it, that they're trying to make him like, but trust me, it'll probably be him. Oh, dude, I really hope you're right, man. Don't get my hopes up. I'm trying not to get my hopes up whenever it comes to that, because if it isn't, it's just like, oh, dang it, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be like kind of disappointed. But oh man, please let it be him. Jay Pylon's in the building. What's going on, Jay? Appreciate you, man, for swinging by. Hope you're doing well, bro. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get a chance to, you know, check out your live streams lately, bro. I've seen you've been live a couple times there last week. I was just busy, wasn't able to stop by and tune in. But Your next one, I'm going to try to make a point to make sure I swing by and say what's up and everything, man. I appreciate your continued support and everything, bro. Awesome stuff, man. Nice to see ya. Then again, you can't trust anything anymore. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, they had that huge leak with Spider-Man, and I was just like, is that real? Maybe, I mean, it could be fake, though. A lot of people thought it could have been fake. I was a little bit on the side of thinking it was going to be real, but I wasn't going to believe it until I actually saw it with my own eyes. So, but yeah, you're right. Did you hear Anthony Mackie was trying to explain the MCU to Harrison Ford, and Ford basically told him to F off, and he doesn't get. Are you serious? That totally sounds like something that Harrison Ford would do, bro. I could totally hear him, imagine him saying something like that or doing something like that. That's so funny. He doesn't care. He just wants to do his lines. Yeah, I know, man. That's gonna be freaking awesome. Yep. It's good stuff, man. They got, that's a good casting right there. See, I say it's because Disney had a poll for upcoming Marvel films, and the secret in picture that they use. Oh, did they really? I didn't see that. That's interesting. You should link that poll to me. Send it to me through email. I know it's probably already expired, but is there like an article or something somewhere that discussed it? I'm very curious about that. I did not catch that. That's crazy. Wow. So they're trying to get like fan input. That's smart. That's smart. Oh man, I'm gonna change up my backlighting here a little bit. I'm getting kind of tired of the purple. Let's change it up, shall we, guys? Let's see. What color are we feeling? Want to do a little bit of color burst? We could do a color burst. Or we could do like, you know, the red and blue there that you see. We could do a color burst. Do like a Miami flow. We could do, let's see, purple. We just had the purple. We could do like a red, green. Green's not bad. Green actually looks pretty good against my red fleece, if you will. Oh man. Let's just go with this, I guess. This'll work. I imagine Ford saying in the Han Solo voice, "Hey kid, I don't give up." Oh man. Dude, if I was Anthony Mackie and he said that, I wouldn't even take it personally. I would be just like crying of laughter. I'm sure they both did. Yeah, Johnny, I do, bro. Yeah, go ahead and join it. It's in the description of this video. It's not a very active one, unfortunately. I have like close to 100 people that are in it, but it's not a very active server. Perhaps it will be one day, but yeah, feel free to join, man. Absolutely. Orlando Bloom actor should play Silver Surfer in live action films. That'd be cool. I would be down with that. I haven't seen him in a movie in a while. Here, I'll friend you. I'm Daredevil. Oh, okay. Good deal. Good deal, Johnny. Yeah, you can feel free to friend me, and then also, like I said, you can feel free to join the server if you want to as well. It's not very active. It doesn't ping very often, so you don't have to worry about like getting a ton of notifications from it or anything like that. Like I said, it's pretty quiet. Anonymous, you like the red-orange background? You want me to switch it back up to that? You can't find the link. Is it not in the description? Oh, man. I thought it was. Hold on a second. Let me check. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it looks like it's there. So if you go underneath the hashtags, directly underneath it, there's like one line break, and then it says new. It says join the weekly wrap-up Discord channel. It's like right there. Let me know if you can't find it, and if not, then I can go ahead and I'll copy it and paste it in the chat if you can't find it, but it's right in there. Yeah, man, it's gonna be freaking awesome, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I made a huge admission the other day. I haven't seen a single Creed movie, and I'm trying to make that change, man. I'm trying to see those films before 3 drops, because 3 looks like it's, oh my god, I need to definitely check it out, man. There's no reason for me not to be watching it, man, at all, because I love the Rocky movies, dude. I mean, who doesn't, you know? And these are just like freaking fire. So I need to go ahead, do myself a favor, and watch this movie. I was looking. It doesn't look like any of the movies are available on any streaming services. Maybe I can find them perhaps on demand on like network TV, because we do have cable, so maybe I can find them there and everything. But I can, that would be easy to just like sit down like in 2 nights and just watch the first one, second one, and then I'm ready for the third one. Maybe I'll do that like, you know, right before it drops and everything. I haven't been spoiled or anything either, so. Also, Captain America 4 is going to be a mini Civil War Avengers setup. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be quite interesting. Looking forward to that for sure. All right, there's the server there. Hopefully that link went through. Yo, Legendary One's in the chat. What's going on, bro? Just followed on Insta. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome, man. Dude, I don't post as much as I should on there. I'd probably get a better following if I actually paid more attention to it and everything. I'm terrible whenever it comes to social media for the most part, aside from like maybe Twitter. I'm pretty good on Twitter and everything. Not as good as other people are, but like I try to go ahead and you know, tweet every once in a while, you know, on there way more often than I do on Facebook or Instagram. I need to get better on posting on there for sure. But yeah, if I get more and more people to go ahead and follow me on my socials, you know, go ahead and start doing that for sure. I'll speak on it during your live streams. Solid stuff, bro. Solid stuff, guys. I also wanted to let you guys know I did officially get approved for YouTube memberships, so I'm going to be opening that up here probably sometime later this week. I need to make a introductory video on it, talking about it and everything and why I decided to do it, that sort of thing, so you guys know what it's all about, and talk about all the different tiers and everything too. So that'll be coming here really soon. Big plans for the channel. Should be pretty fun. Not gonna you know, nothing's gonna be changing or anything like that, and doing a membership is something that is completely you know, that's something that you would honestly want to do on your own time and your own money. If you wanted to do something like that, I'm never gonna ask you to do it, but you know, feel free to do it. And I'll ask you guys to subscribe all day long, but you probably won't hear me ask about becoming a member. Maybe I'll say consider doing it maybe like once or twice a year, if that, but like I'm not really going to ask too much about that. But you guys could just click on that yourselves and watch the video and then decide from there if that's what you feel like you'd want to do, if you want to support me like that. Either way, I sincerely appreciate the support. There, I sent a DM. Oh, okay. Oh, bro, I just got it on my watch. That's hilarious. Nice, man. All right, cool. I'll check it out after a live stream there. Good stuff, man. Awesome, guys. How's this poll coming along? Oh, it's getting it's gotten really close. Who's the bigger, badder MCU villain? 18 votes. Kang the Conqueror leads just slightly. He's got a 12-point lead, 56%, and then Thanos has a 44% vote. Wow. Definitely make your voice be heard, because it's a close one. Very close. 12-point lead. That's not much. Weekly, are you down for an interview with me talking about Marvel films? Oh yeah, that could be interesting. Is it would it be just like a general talk, or is it something you have to do for something that you need? Let me know the details about that. That sounds interesting. Sounds fun. Yeah, I mean, once Doom drops in, bro, I mean, it's just gonna be, I mean, like, good night, bro, honestly. So thinking back to Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, Was there any point where you guys thought that, you know, maybe Scott was going to end up, you know, being stuck in the quantum realm or perhaps dying? You know, I thought him and Hope at the very end of the movie, I thought they both were going to end up, you know, staying in the quantum realm, and that was going to be it. I was like, well, this is it. They're going to be stuck in here. And they found their way home anyway. I was just like, wow, I totally did not expect that. I fully 100% expected someone to get killed or die in this movie. I mean, yeah, I guess MODOK died, if you want to count that, right? MODOK was great and people slandered him. But dude, honestly, like, even the MCU, like, acknowledged how silly he looked during the movie the entire time. And if they do that, it's just like, okay, you win, you get my nod, you're 100%, you know, I'm 100% down with him now, you know what I mean? I was perfectly okay with him. It was awesome. Yeah, me too. I totally didn't expect that. I was like, wow, they made it out. I was like, okay. Live stream for me to get watch hours. That's why. Oh, okay. Got you, Cuphead. Got you. Oh, okay. Let me know when. And yeah, we could perhaps get something set up, Cuphead. That would be dope, man. You've been supporting me for quite some time. That would be, that could be the least I could do, you know what I mean? So, you would be leading that conversation, though, not me this time. It would be fun, though. It would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I thought they were stuck in there for a second, but then I remembered what his daughter said in the beginning of the movie, that if she had that gadget, the gadget that she made, she would have been able. Yep. Oh, I didn't even think about that till you mentioned that. That's exactly right. She did mention that. Good call, man. See, the only problem I had with MODOK was that he was bald, but that's understandable because it's Darren. Yeah. Yep. Unless he would have, like, you know, possibly like grown hair while he was in there, but you know. Stephen H asks, what's the name of this song? You mean the one that just ended? Let me see. So all these tracks that are playing are from Epidemic Sound. The name of that last track that just played, give me 1 second. It's called 12 O'Clock. It's by 12 O'Clock Rule, I believe. Or no, the song's called 12 O'Clock Rule. And it's by Rockin' for Decades. 12 O'Clock Rule, Rockin' for Decades. So if you have Epidemic Sound, you can find it on there. Or you can just go to Epidemic Sound's website and you should be able to like listen to it on there, I believe. You probably won't be able to download it, but you should be able to listen to it. You can, if not, you can just like get a free trial or whatever. I know they have those on there for that, so. Oh, I know. Dude, I sat up in my seat and I was like, yes, they're doing it. I was like, because I thought I had heard someone mention that in a theory. I can't remember the name of the site that I saw it from. And I was like, dude, if that theory comes true, that would be phenomenal. And sure enough, that's what it was. And I was like, yes, it's freaking great, man. Do you have past live episodes of The Last of Us or on YouTube, all 6? Yeah, I do. I should put them in a playlist, actually. It'd probably be easier to find for you if I put them in a playlist. Legendary one. Let me do that after this stream, and in that way it'll be easier for you to find them and everything. But yeah, I have every single episode from where I reacted to The Last of Us and everything. Yeah, no problem, Steven. Absolutely, man. They had us at the end. Because I thought Kang was gonna run out the portal, but Ant-Man pushed him away. Yeah, dude. He was on a full-out sprint. I mean, it was like decathlon sprint, bro. I was like, dude, he's gonna get in. He's gonna get in. And then out of nowhere, Scott pushes him out of the way, and I was like, whew. Because, dude, if he would have, I saw some people say, you know, I wish he would have made it through that portal. I was like, oh my god. Like, could you imagine? Thank you much. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, like I said, I have every episode, like all 6 of them we did watch parties for and stuff. So I can I should have had him in a playlist before. It's just me being lazy, honestly. I need to go ahead and do that and everything. So I'll throw them in a playlist right after this video. Let me make a note of that, actually. Make a note of that so I don't forget. Playlist. The Last of Us. All right, cool. We're good. I won't forget now. All right. I'm so shocked no one died, but when the lamp guy died, that hurt. Oh yeah. When he fired that ray back at him, like he took the energy and like made it his, and then he sent it back at him. I was like, oh god. I was like, freaking Kang, bro. I was like, oh my god, just absolutely insane. That was wild. Paul Rudd is awesome. Hope they don't change his his character yet, like the rest. Yeah, I don't think they're going to. I'm glad that he survived the film too. I was a little concerned about that. I was like, man, I wonder if he's gonna make it and everything, you know what I mean, throughout the film. And like I said, at the end, I didn't think he was gonna make it. I thought he was gonna either be stuck, or I just thought Kang was just gonna kill him, you know. And dude, if it wasn't for Hope, I mean, he was gonna leave him there for dead, you know. Such an awesome movie, man. How about the little ooze guy? LOL, I have holes. That was hilarious. Dude, the whole theater was cracking up at that part, man. That's so funny. The lamp guy and probably the Ant-Man death was disturbing. Yeah, dude, definitely. That lamp death was wild, like I said, with the whole ray, like, being shot back at him like that. Like, right back from where it came from. I was like, oh, God. Like, he absolutely, man, destroyed him. Absolutely destroyed him, man. And I love these disturbing deaths, like Multiverse of Madness, because we're getting into the violent side of the MCU. Yeah, we definitely are. Like, there's no holds barred at all, man. It's just full on out, like, let's go, you know. And especially that last fight scene. I think Paul Rudd had said in an interview that, you know, whenever they filmed that fight scene, him and Jonathan Majors, he said Marvel had to tone it down a bit because it was just so violent. So you just think of it like that, and it's like, man, could have been a lot worse. And it was already pretty bad, I thought. So like Deadpool 3, yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah, I heard it's gonna be rated R as well, which is awesome. It should, yeah, definitely. Dude, if they did PG-13, they would clown it all day, man. All day clowning. I could see the reactions on like Facebook now with all the ha-has and everything, and people just clowning it. Oh yeah, I wonder if Mickey Mouse will show up in Deadpool, that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Since it's no longer being held by Fox. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Blade being R, that'd be dope. I have a feeling it'll end up being PG-13, Blade that is, but R would be dope. Maybe they'll do a little, maybe Deadpool will be like a sample, see how it does as a rated R film in the MCU. If it does well, then they'll make, you know, Blade rated R, you know what I mean? Did I say Blade or Deadpool? I meant, you know what I meant. I meant Deadpool, if I misspoke there. I feel like the disturbing deaths are great narratively, but I feel like they were only used as a gimmick in the Multiverse of Madness. Also, this cookie cake is good. 10 out of 10, I do recommend. Nice, bro. It is chocolate chip cookie cake and everything. You can't get wrong with a cookie cake. That's awesome. I haven't had one in a while. That actually sounds really good. Yeah, it sounds like really good now that you mentioned that, bro. I would love to see Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. I'd love to see some really disturbing deaths. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we're probably going to get that. We can't, like, get too disturbing, though, I feel like, at the same time, because, you know, and if we do, it'll push the borderline of being an R movie, you know what I mean? So, and then they'll have to go back and refilm stuff, you know. Dude, I know. It got pushed. It got pushed back, so I don't know exactly when it's going to be coming out, but I saw it got pushed back. Cookie cake and a big old glass of milk. You know it, man. That sounds awesome. Oh yeah, chocolate chip with frosting and oh, dude, man, where's it from? You have like a local bakery, or that sounds awesome, man. Appreciate the handful of you guys hanging out with me here tonight. Go ahead and smash the like button. That'd be wild if we got it up to 20 likes on this stream. Let's see if it can happen. Appreciate y'all stopping by though. This has been fun. I'll be hanging out with you guys for at least probably at least 10 more minutes here before I wrap things up. And don't forget to vote on the poll here. It looks like Kang's gonna edge him out, but just barely gonna edge him out. I would love to see Deadpool and Wolverine brutally tear each other apart. Definitely, man. Wouldn't that be fun? My goodness. We probably won't see that happen, but maybe. I mean, it's gonna be R from what we think it's gonna end up being, but you know. Sam's Club. Okay, that's solid. Nice. Yeah, you can't go wrong, man. 100%. I haven't had one in a while. I have a grocery store right in my backyard, and it's literally walking distance, and they have cookie cakes there. So I'll probably at some point within the next couple weeks end up getting one now that you mentioned it. And a lot of times as soon as you walk in, they're like right there. So it's just like they sell themselves, you know. Oh, that's so funny. Good stuff, man. Glad you're enjoying your cake. Up to 20 votes on the poll. Looks like Kang has a 10-point lead now, so he's probably going to end up winning the poll. But it's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be there, because Kang was just dominating that poll there for a while. He had 100% of the vote after like 6 or 7 votes, I think, earlier on, and now he only has a 10-point lead. So that's fun stuff, guys. I love holding polls in my live streams. It's a blast. Oh man, good stuff, guys. Some Star Wars news as well, you guys. If you haven't heard, I did post a video up earlier on today, talking about the Mandalorian season 4, not 3, that's dropping March 1st, but season 4. It's right around the corner here, apparently, because Jon Favreau has actually gone ahead and written season 4 already. And then I also have news regarding the Ahsoka Tano series that's going to be dropping on Disney Plus. Rosario Dawson dropped some news on that, so I combined both of those news elements and made them into a video. So go ahead and check out that video. It's my latest one posted on the channel there. I just did it like a couple hours ago, so you guys can go ahead and check that one out if you haven't already. So there's a theory that the Fantastic Four is going to introduce a Ramatot Kang, who's a descendant of Reed, in that it's going to take place in the past, because Dune pushed them into the past. Oh, and then they are going to get out, and Silver Surfer and Galactus are going to show up. Oh my god, that would be nuts. Oh dude, that would be insane. I wonder if they even know what they're gonna do, bro. Holy crap, that sounds amazing. I love it. Love it. I would be down for that. That's awesome. Jonathan Majors is gonna be in Creed 3. Man, that dude is everything. Now, dude, honestly, I was talking about this the other night during my Last of Us live stream. Dude, honestly, it's Jonathan Majors and a Pedro Pascal show in 2023. Like, those two dudes are just dominating. Obviously, you have Jonathan Majors in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, as well as Creed 3. And then Pedro Pascal holding it down in The Last of Us on HBO Max. And then, of course, we will see him in just a couple weeks with The Mandalorian, dude. I mean, it's just like, I mean, these guys, they're both just straight killing it. It's awesome. Yeah, me too. I think I'm gonna probably make that happen here right before 3 drops. I want to watch them both. That's a fail that I haven't seen either of them yet, so I'm definitely going to make it happen because 3 looks like it's freaking awesome. Also, there's a theory that the Fantastic Four will introduce the negative zone, which houses what? Oh, very, very interesting. Hopefully we get something with the Fantastic Four soon, dude. Like, I mean, if they would just like announce like anything with it, anything at this point with it, like, instead of just like pushing it back further and further and further, and it's just like, wow. I don't know. We need the Fantastic Four though, I feel like, for I think that we need the Fantastic Four in order for this phase and future phases to be successful, you know, to help with the storyline and help it develop. Oh, did they? Oh, snap. See, I need to go back and watch Moon Knight. I really need to go back and watch Moon Knight. I've only watched it one time. I need to definitely sit back down and watch it again. Wow. They will probably announce it before this summer's Comic-Con. Dude, I can't wait for Comic-Con. I had a huge live stream last year whenever I did that, announcing everything that was happening. Oh my god, that was incredible because Marvel doesn't stream their Comic-Con. And so I had to go ahead and like let you guys know what was happening live as it was happening. And that was amazing. I had such a blast doing that live stream. I hope to do it again here and hang out with you guys and just react to what's happening live because that was incredible. Really, really awesome stuff. The Bachelor movie. When did that come out? That sounds familiar. Okay. Oh, is next year Daredevil? Nice, bro. I didn't know that was next year. That's gonna be sick. Dude, let's freaking go. That's phenomenal, guys. Giggle said Moon Knight episode 3 is that Easter egg. Okay. Okay. Now that you mention it, it does sound somewhat familiar, but I don't exactly remember the actual reference, so I'll probably go back and watch it at some point. At least that episode anyway, just to, you know, see and experience that again. They're gonna announce John Krasinski and the rest of the Comic-Con. Dude, everyone's gonna freak the heck out if that happens, man. Oh my god, I cannot wait for this summer for Comic-Con. That's gonna be so dope. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Man. Well, guys, I gotta say, this was an awesome stream. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you. Like I said, I've said it many, many times before in the past. Sometimes, you know, whenever you have live streams, you don't have that many people show up. A lot of times, those streams are the more fun streams because you have a smaller audience and it's just a lot more, you know, it's just a lot more intimate conversation. I'm able to interact with you guys more freely. I see the messages come through a lot more easier as opposed to like seeing like, you know, for instance, if there was like maybe like 200 people in here, like I wouldn't be able to catch up with all of these messages. They would just be flowing and flowing. I would be trying my best like I always do, but you know, by and large, there's nothing like having a small time, you know, stream, if you will, and hanging out with you guys with it, because by and large, those ones, you know, and you guys have, every single one of you guys in here right now, you guys stuck through the stream the entire time. Like, this is awesome. Like, that's what I mean. Like, these small streams, they mean a lot to me, and I sincerely appreciate y'all hanging out with me. This is a lot of fun. They're going to announce John Krasinski. Oh, yeah, well, I already went over that one. Can't wait for another X-Men movie. Yeah, I think that's going to be dropping here in phase 6, perhaps maybe 7, probably 7. It's going to be, I think, after Avengers Secret Wars. It's still going to be a little bit, but it's coming. It's coming. Dude, I'm not sure about the DCU in general. In general, I've heard so many bad things about the DCU in the past few weeks. That's why I kind of like. That's why I don't like to really cover the DCU too much, because there's so much negativity surrounding it, honestly. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I like to keep positive vibes. You know what it is. I don't know. Hopefully they get it together. I don't know, man. It's sad. Like, you lost your freaking Superman. Like, come on, man. Like, gotta get it together, man. Like, they just let him go, or he just, one of the two, he just quit. I can't remember what it was. Henry Cavill, obviously, but oh my god. I have not seen the Defenders shows. Okay, the movie came out back in '99. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it sounded familiar at Anonymous. Okay. I've seen Defenders. I didn't mind Iron Fist. Most hated it, though. Okay. I don't think I've seen that at home, so I'll have to check it out. Small streams are greater than big streams. It's, dude, you know, honestly, the small streams, it's like your foundation, your core, if you will. You won't have as many big streams as you will small streams. Like, I've only had maybe like 2 huge big streams. All my other ones have been, you know, like this size, maybe a little bit bigger, like 30 peeps, you know, something like that. But yeah, by and large, like, yeah, you cannot go wrong with a small stream, and it helps. It really, really helps you as a YouTuber too. It builds your confidence, and it's like, if you can hold down a small stream, just handle it just like you're doing right now. And then whenever the big streams come along, it's like, hey, remember your roots, remember where you came from, do exactly what you did with the small stream, and you won't be nervous. And it works 100%. Your math definitely checks out, Anonymous. I need to watch the Defenders show. It's a key part of the MCU. Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Punisher, and Daredevil. Let's go. Dude, I need to check that out. That sounds awesome. That's an awesome list of MCU heroes right there. I need to check out for sure. Okay, Defenders. All right. Their version of Elektra's in there. Okay. Hope it's better than the movie. The Elektra movie was not that great. I didn't like it that much, honestly. So Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Punisher, and maybe Spider-Man are supposed to be in Daredevil Born Again. Oh my god. Wow. Oh wow. Dude, that's gonna be a huge, huge show if you have all those A-list stars in that movie. Oh my god. Let's go. That's awesome. Oh, wait. Okay, good. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, the Elektra movie. Yep, it was. It was not good. It's not good. I haven't seen it in years, and I don't want to watch it again because I don't want to, like, waste my time. Yeah. Oh, and Jenna Ortega, White Tiger. Nice. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Wow. She's an awesome actress. Good stuff. And I have to check all this stuff out, man. I'm gonna forget all this stuff. Good thing the stream will be, you know, it will be archived and everything, so we can just watch it back again and everything, so I can take notes. I need to. And Johnny, I'll be hitting you up in the Discord too, man. Also, Spider-Man 4 is supposed to be set up street level Avengers MCU Defenders for the next Avengers films. I heard about that. Yes. Yeah, I heard about that. That's gonna be seeing a lot more of him then. Let's go. Let's go, man. That's my favorite freaking superhero. I'm down for it. I am so down and ready for that. Man. Oh, man. It's gonna be something else, bro. Alright guys, well, it's been about an hour. I think it is time to officially call it a wrap here on the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania spoiler live stream. I appreciate you guys that have stopped by here this evening. This has been a blast. What an awesome live stream. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart hanging out with me here tonight, because it was been something else. The final poll results are in. Who is the bigger, badder MCU villain? Ended up winning the poll was Kang the Conqueror at 54%, Thanos at 46% there. So really, really close poll there. Like I said, Kang was just absolutely dominating that poll there for like the first, like, I don't know, it was like, what was it, like the first like 6 or 7 minutes or so. And then, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it ended up being Kang, you know, holding it down there at the very end. So that was something else, guys. And I appreciate you guys voting in this poll and everything. So Disney didn't have the rights, but in Infinity War, but now they can use everyone. All I did, and they will, and they will. Oh man. Here's your favorite. Here's my, between the two. I think I would probably go, you know, dude, I mean, I love Kang, but man, Thanos was just so freaking menacing. I probably would have voted for Thanos, but you know what? You ask me that question like 1 or 2 years from now, and my answer might change based on what's going to be developing within the MCU for Phase 5 and leading into Phase 6. You know, I might have a completely different opinion. So yeah, I know, like savage, bro. It's like anything for a freaking Infinity Stone. Like, oh my god, man. Kang was scary and very intimidating. I still can't believe how different it was from Daredevil, both stylish style and okay, narratively, yeah, anonymous. It really, really was, bro. Yeah, that's for sure. So how's Ant-Man? I have yet to see it. Oh, Tommy, it was awesome. Bro, it was awesome. Thanks for swinging by the stream, by the way, man. Nice to see you. I appreciate you. Dude, it was phenomenal. We're getting ready to wrap up the stream now, so you probably won't get spoiled, but man, it was freaking incredible. I know it's getting trashed by the audience actually absolutely loved it, because the audience is fans of the MCU, and they just love it through and through. And dude, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was a really, really great movie. Also, Secret Wars will most definitely have single live-action Marvel characters from movies, non-MCU movies and shows. Secret Wars will, yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be nuts. It's going to be absolutely crazy. We're going to see past faces that we haven't seen in a long time come back to the screen, and I think you know who I'm talking about. We're definitely going to see characters who have passed away, been killed, come back as variants in that movie. They have to. I think that's going to be like the only way it can succeed, or at least one of the ways. Yeah, I have a feeling that Phase 5 is going to help pick it up, though. I really do. I think, you know, sometimes future movies end up making a past movie better after the fact, and I think that's what's going to happen with Phase 4. I think Phase 5 is going to pick up Phase 4 and make it better than what it actually was whenever it came out, because I think Phase 4 was more of like an introduction to the multiverse, and now that we're actually in the multiverse, now we can really, you know, dive in and, you know, the devil's in the details, get into the details a little bit further. And I think we're going to go back and look back at Phase 4 and be like, you know what, this really wasn't as bad as what we thought it was, you know? So, good stuff, guys. I will cry if Toby comes back. And, oh, dude, I know. I definitely want to see that. That would be amazing. Maybe we will. Yeah, it is definitely going to top Endgame, I think, as far as the amount of people that are going to be in it. It's going to be insane. Yeah, that's fair, Anonymous. Definitely. I was feeling Star Wars Cantina vibes throughout the whole movie, which is amazing, and hope they do more things like this. Juicy Fruit, wasn't it fun? I loved it. I thought it was a blast. The one scene with Bill Murray, that totally felt like Cantina scene. I was like, okay, this is where they were talking about how it feels like Star Wars. It was dope. My scores are internally consistent at the very least. There you go. Hey man, that's all that matters. As long as you like it, or you know, your opinions and your thoughts at the end of the day, that's what's going to matter the most, how you actually feel about it and if you're actually enjoying it. You know what I mean? Kind of done with Star Wars, bro. Don't be done. You got Mandalorian season 3 dropping, bro. Mandalorian's gonna be fire, man. It's dropping. What is that, next week? Is that next week it's coming out, you guys? Yeah, come on, man. Don't give up hope quite yet. Not quite yet. Also, I got Vecna vibes when I genuinely was at the edge of my seat when I thought Kang was gonna break Cassie's bones. Oh my god, dude. That was awesome. He held her up, and Scott was like begging her to let her go. And he was just like, he wasn't having it, man. And he finally showed mercy. I couldn't believe that. I was like, dang. That's not to say the audience and critic scores are a useful baseline, but they should never trump your own. I completely agree. They should only be used as like a guide. Then whenever you go to the movie, go in with an open mind and then make your own decision, you know? Unless it's like somehow unanimous, but I feel like, you know, if it's a unanimous like that, like where you're getting scores of like 1 out of 10 by literally everybody, I feel like you probably know before you even go into the movie that it's not going to be a good movie. You know what I mean? Oh, it was, oh my God, freaking great. Wasn't it amazing? When is it next week? When is it? Hold on, let me pull up my calendar. Give me a second here. I thought it was next week. Maybe it's the week after. No, dude, it's next week. It's next Wednesday. The Mandalorian Season 3 is next Wednesday, March 1st. Yep, it's next week. I had to make sure. I looked at my calendar, glanced at the date when I said that, and now I just looked at the calendar. Yep, it's next week, man. It's gonna be freaking awesome, Anonymous. Basically saying that this is not the end of Kang. This is just the beginning in the future of more Kangs, I believe. So it's like he killed one variant, but there's many, many, many more that are gonna have to be dealt with. Also, I will cry because Toby will look at his son Peter and be like, oh, look how far my boy has come, leading to an Avengers team. That would be sick, Johnny. That would be awesome. Oh, you found all The Last of Us. Okay, good deal, bro. Yeah, I'm still gonna throw them in a playlist for you, so you can just like hit the play button and just run it on through if you want to at some point. You know what I mean? I'll still make it easier for you. I'll do that right after the stream. So, and speaking of which, guys, I did say I was gonna bounce, and I kept with you guys for like 10 more minutes, so I am gonna go ahead and bounce now. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. This was awesome, discussing all things Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania spoilers. This was dope, and I'm really looking forward to talking more Marvel stuff with you guys. You know, I was thinking about maybe at some point, you know, trying to organize some kind of weekly stream where I talk about Marvel Studios news and everything. So look for that decision at some point. I'm still trying to get the details as far as how I want to actually have it laid out and how I actually want to do things as far as like a presentation type of standpoint and everything. I'm still kind of drafting it out, but that's something that I have in mind that I would like to do and everything. So definitely look forward to that. As far as next live stream goes, as far as programming notes go, my next one's going to be this Thursday night for the PlayStation State of Play. It's going to be pretty dope. I will say though, I don't think you should expect a lot though, Tommy. I think it's still going to be pretty low key. It's supposed to be like 15 minutes long. From what I understand, they're going to be showing PlayStation VR 2 games, as well as what was it? Kill the Justice League. They're going to be showing some details on that, as well as some more PlayStation third-party games, but it's only supposed to be like 15 minutes long. So temper your expectations. I would bring it down a lot. I don't think it's going to be anything like too crazy. But yeah, we're going to be holding that down. I'll be co-streaming that here this Thursday. You won't want to miss that. I think I already have it publicized on the channel, so you can go in there and smash the like button early if you want to and everything for that, but it should be a blast. Appreciate you guys stopping by the stream. That will be our next one coming up this Thursday. Be sure to swing by for that if you want to come hang out and check out what PlayStation has in store for us coming up and everything. So, But in the meantime, in between time, I will see you guys in the next stream. Anonymous, thank you so much for hanging out. Tommy Doyle, Johnny, we'll be hitting you up in the Discord for sure, bro. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Legendary One, appreciate you, bro. I'll be putting those videos in a playlist for you. Jimmy Vaughn Holmes, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you as always, man. I'll be texting you. And Tommy Doyle, you the man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Juicy Fruit as well. Everyone else that was in the stream here tonight, Jimmy Vaughn, already shouted you out. Just scrolling up through here and everything, seeing if there's anybody that I missed. Steven was in the chat earlier on. This was an awesome stream. Jay Pylon, of course. Who else we got? Who else do we have? We had so many. Wellness was in the chat earlier. Zoe was in the chat earlier. Supply, Marcos was in here for just a quick sec. I appreciate you guys, even if you just dropped in for a quick second. It's really sincerely appreciated. It's a blast hanging out with you guys each and every single live stream. But until this coming Thursday for PlayStation State of Play, I am your host with the most, A to the P, Albert Perkins, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, and as always, peace. Later, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you this coming Thursday for PlayStation State of Play. Take care now. Have a great night.